The United Methodist Church's Holston Conference will be smaller after an April 22nd called meeting.
Hundreds of churches are going to break away in a nationwide debate over sexuality and church authority. News Channel 11's Ansley Daniel continues our look at a church divided.
The United Methodist split over doctrine and human sexuality comes to a head in this region at the Holston Conference's called meeting later this month. Most departing congregations expect to join the newly formed Global Methodist Church.
You have to agree to abide to the transitional discipline for the new GMC. There always needs to be some order. There needs to be some understanding of what our doctrine is, but it's the kind of thing that conservative Methodists are going to be very comfortable with.
Marvin's Chapel here in Boones Creek is leaving, but Pastor Joel Cook doesn't think the separation will end partnerships with churches that stay, including Muncie Memorial and its feeding outreach in downtown Johnson City.
I think that we would definitely continue the ministries that we are involved in as much as possible. For instance, the melting pot.
The remaining churches could find themselves wrestling more closely with tough questions about sexuality. The pastor at Wesley Memorial UMC tells us the LGBTQ community has suffered inside the church, pointing to higher than average youth suicide attempts.
We're a church that talks about offering life, and Jesus says, I have come that they might have life and have it abundantly. But when we realize that that attempt at suicide is there, it's not because they're LGBTQ, it's because they don't have the support and they're discriminated against. How is that life-giving? So I'm hoping that this will help us as a church to become more life-giving to those in the LGBTQ community.
Whatever the specific question, in many ways the future is as mysterious as faith itself.
I get asked this question quite a bit by church members. What's going to happen in 2024? And I'll tell you what I tell them. I have no idea. I have hope for the future of the denomination to continue to do what it has always done, which is to make disciples of Jesus Christ for the transformation of the world.
The Three Rivers District Superintendent hopes the UMC's future includes churches where progressives, moderates, and conservatives all feel accepted.
Those who are more traditionalists, who feel like they may not have a place in the United Methodist Church, I would say absolutely you do. You're a valued member, you're a valued person, your wealth of knowledge that you bring, your faith that you bring, all of that is a valued part of the church. And I think it makes us stronger when we have that diversity.
But Cranford knows that the April 22nd called meeting's pre-business worship service will be a breaking point.
Being able to gather and worship together will be beautiful and will be very meaningful, and yet very hard, knowing that that's the last time we'll do that as Holston Conference as I've known it and loved it.
It may be an end of sorts, but not when it comes to the cornerstone of the faith.
Know that we're about the same thing, and just proclaim Jesus Christ, and go our separate ways, but work together to make disciples.
We have churches that are looking at ways of opening their doors to feed and to clothe and to take care of those who need caring for. So I think on the 23rd, it's okay, here we go. We're going back into it. And I'm excited about that part.
Since last year, more than 1,600 churches have disaffiliated. More than half the country's total conferences have yet to hold their special session, meaning that hundreds more departures are likely to come. With digital journalist Jeff Keeling, Ansley Daniel, News Channel 11.
Again, that meeting is set to happen in late April at Knoxville Central United Methodist Church. You can view our other stories about a church divided right now on our website, WJHL.com.